Hi, my name is Tamara Mkize. I'm currently a project manager of a company called Headway EShop, which is based in KZN. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you, Tamara. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, and how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I know we had some challenges before recording this, and now we're here. We're winning this time.
Oh God, thank goodness it's been such a rush.
No, it's all good. So, as you said, you're the founder or the project manager of Headway Investment, and you are currently in the process of opening an e-shop for African designers. Can you tell us more about that?
So the process actually has already started. So we are on a phase where we're shooting the samples with the platform. So where we started with getting the designers on board. They had to do a registration or to the platform where we have to get all their details, like, because we needed to know where they are before we can see if we can be able to assist them. So the first criteria was making sure you are 3 years and more in the business and you have your own studio. So when we're starting in the platform, we are able to produce the product to be able to sell, because it wouldn't help to start a project and getting people on board and then they don't even have capability to create the items on online.
This is quite exciting.
Yeah, it is very much exciting. I think as entrepreneurs, the designers needed to have another stream of income, because currently it's basically your one-on-one referral, or you wait for the Durban July. So this platform gives you an everyday selling of your product. So it doesn't have to be your high range, most expensive product that you can sell. But we're saying create a line that's going to be for your everyday consumers to be able to access your product and be able to sell them, to buy them online when you are not available at time. And also the platform is open like nationwide. It's not only in KZN. So this will give them a bigger footprint for them to be able to sell their product.
And tell me, do you see this concept tackling unemployment? Because we do know that it's quite an issue in our country.
Yes, of course, because currently when you're doing only on referrals and you're doing the one-on-one, obviously your scales and your production scales are very low. But as you're creating a bigger demand and you've got more customers, that automatically creates more job employment, because we'll be able to employ more people to be working at your factory. You'll be able to employ even students that are starting up as designers to be able to have part-time jobs for them. So we really see this as a great platform to create employment, especially among the youth in the fashion space, because creative space, I don't think that we really take it serious, because there's so many fashion items out there. And also creativity, it takes a lot of time for the people who are the fashion designers, and it's hard for them to put through into the industry. So we're creating this platform for them to make sure that they sustain themselves, and also they build legacy for themselves, because the last thing you need, like when you go and people don't remember you because you know where to be found.
Yeah, that's quite true. That's really, really incredible. And I do know that you went live with 10 designers. So what was the criteria, and which communities did you get your designers from? I do know that you did explain that it's open to everyone who's in South Africa. But please tell me about your process when you were choosing the 10 designers.
So the first process that we undergone was first starting in KZN. So most of the designers that we have, they're currently in KZN. We've got guys that are from KwaMashu, we've got guys from Mlazi, guys around CBD. So we are also still looking for people who are actually even outside of the urban areas, even in the rural areas, because that's where most of these guys, they don't really have the access to this type of mechanics. So currently the 10 designers that we have are only based in Durban, but we are looking at extending it to other, but we'll basically only start in KZN for now, but we're looking at extending out of Durban as well.
Okay. And for people who are interested in being a part of the eShop, how do they contact you?
Oh, yes, I'm always available. I'm on info@headways.africa. I'll say the email again, is info@headways.africa. Or you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We are on Headways eShop, one word.
Awesome. And Tamara, what impacts do you see from the eShop? Let's go to 3 years from now or 2 years from now. What do you foresee for African designers?
So the impact that we're looking at in the long run is mainly creating the capacity for the designers, because as we create the demand, then there will be an opportunity for them to sell to a wider audience. So in a year or two, it's not going to be like overnight, but we know that 3 years time, I'm foreseeing seeing these designers having their own factories where they create their own clothing. I'm foreseeing maybe all these designers coming all together and having one big factory and be able to sell their products to the whole world. So to me, the vision is bigger. It's not just let's do this one thing and then we move on. It's like, let's create the legacy, let's create the empire for these designers. Because when I was talking to them, some of them have been in the industry for almost 20 years,
Yeah.
but they're still working on more referral designers. They still have to work for the Durban July. They still have to wait for somebody to get married. We don't want to see that. We're saying you have to sell your stuff every day, but you still keep those clients that you currently have, but create more streams of income for you to be able to survive in this industry.
So the objective is for it to not be seasonal.
No, definitely not seasonal. We definitely, as with the fashion designers, you know that each season is got a different line. So we want to make sure that if we're starting now in October, which is summer, on the next time we're coming with the winter line, we want to make sure that it stays like throughout until we know that they are able to stand on their own, and also they are able to build and even grow even bigger.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you, Tamara. That marks the end of our interview. We wish you all the best. And for the young designers out there, this is a platform for you. Do familiarize yourself with it.